Hi, this is Peter Garety again, and in this video we continue the demonstration of P1 Traffic Machine, where I'm going to show you each module in Traffic Machine, and I'm going to show you what exactly it's going to do for you and how it's going to save a ton of time that you currently invest in SEO, setup, website configurations, and things like that. So what you are looking at right now is a site manager where we have 4 silos generated, and in each silo we have additional posts, all linking back to the main silo, and then main silo is linking back to the homepage, and that's how the silo structure is working, so you can push your most important keywords for the top rankings in Google. And obviously your most important keywords is silo top level keywords. Now, before I go inside of the buttons and before I show you how you can from here literally add more silos, add more keywords, generate more posts, and literally manage your entire site, the first thing that I want to show you though is navigation. There is no other plugin at all that would do that. Now, the standard silo plugins basically creates navigation with drop-down menus, and they kind of call them silo structures, right? In reality, these are not silo structures. What a silo structure really is, when you go to the homepage, like in this case, and you have 4 silo structures presented, and when you click any of them, you go inside and the actual navigation changes. Because you have to remember that every page on your WordPress blog, so every page or every post is an entrance post and an exit post, which means that people from search engines can go to any particular post. For example, if this is going to rank for personal life organization on the first page of Google, people will come to this page and they will not see the navigation that you saw on the homepage. They will see the smart navigation, which is all about personal life organization. And if we click on any of these posts right here, you can see the navigation changes as well. Now, the cool part with this is that you can actually go and change navigation labels. So for example, you are not happy with personal life organization, you want to say something like personal organization, just as an example, right? So you click the button, it saves now that, and if you go back and you click here, you will see that there will not be personal life organization, but personal organization, as you can see. If you go inside, you again will see the dynamic navigation. So it's very important that this is kind of a technical and something you might not understand, but the most important takeaway from this is that P1 Traffic Machine does it for you on total autopilot. So we have dynamic navigations. Another thing which is extremely important is category organization. So on a normal blog, you would set up categories, and then those categories would go to the categories pages. It doesn't happen that way for properly silo optimized websites. So if I go and I want to preview this category, watch what happens. So it goes automatically here to the silo page. So we kind of have categories here in order to organize your posts, but there is no category pages right away. They go to the silo page. You can see if I would want to edit it, it would go under the page and not under the category. You see, it goes under the page right here and not under the category. And again, this is a little bit technical, but you have to understand that this is something that it's really, really hard to configure on any WordPress blog, but we have made it happen with P1 Traffic Machine, and it does it all automatically. Now, when it comes to content, you can obviously edit everything, and we will talk about content sources in a moment. So let's just go back to the site manager and let me show you all the cool features here. So right here, this is your primary keyword that you are targeting for entire website. And here, what you can do, you can basically change the keyword if you want to, and also you can click this to preview the page, so you don't need to go to Pages and Posts and search for it, but you can just click this button and preview it. The same preview we have here, and another feature that we have here, as I showed you already, is that you can configure navigation labels. And you can do that for absolutely every single post or page. So you can go here and say, okay, I don't want a personal organization skills, I just want to keep organization skills, right? And we click save, and that's done. It's automatically updated, and next time when we go to see navigation, it will show totally differently. Now, the other thing is that obviously you can delete any silo and it will remove all the posts and pages and category within the silo. So let's say I want to delete this pro-life organization, or better, I want to delete this list of pro-life organization, which is pretty much the same thing, right? So what I do, I just click this button, I click delete, and now everything will be deleted. As you can see, everything is gone. And if I go to the posts and if I refresh it, right now we have 25 posts, so you will see in a moment how many we will have left. 21. So 4 were deleted, right? Because the category was deleted. And you can obviously add new silo by clicking this button and say, let's say we want to check work, life, organization, like this. We give the same label here. We don't want to change it. We click Save Changes, and you will see that silo will be generated. And as you can see, we have the new silo. Now, another thing you can immediately do here, because obviously the silo is empty, you can go here and populate silo with keywords. So it finds relevant keywords that you will be able to basically generate posts for. And as you can see, it happens automatically. Everything happens automatically. Now, what's important here to understand is that you can actually organize everything how you want. You can delete, for example, this individual post if you don't want to. For example, you can remove it. You can remove anything that is not related or something that doesn't reflect what you really meant with the keyword. You can delete, and then you can add any keyword you want. So you can use external keyword tools or anything like that to add whatever keywords you want. And we have also the manual site configuration possible, and also configuration for existing sites, which I will show you at the end of this video. So basically, what you can do here is you can organize your entire silo structure from within one screen. You don't need to think about technical aspects at all. You can just push a couple of buttons here and it will do everything for you. It will generate the content, it will generate the keywords, it will block the content if you don't want to, it will generate posts for pending content keywords, you can delete it, you can do everything you need in order to fully manage your posts, pages, and categories. And you don't need to go from one screen to another and then figure out and remember what kind of structure you really had for your site. So that's the first module, that's the core of it. The next thing is content layout. And this is where it becomes super exciting. So as you can see right now, we have by default several content sources. So we have featured image, which we can enable, disable, and you can also configure whether you want to take images from Pixabay or you want to take it from Google, because we have Google Post images integrated as well. It's absolutely your choice. This is default configuration, so you can definitely change it. What you can do, for example, if you don't want to have Pixabay image on the top, you can just click this button and delete it like this. You can, for example, put Yahoo answers at the bottom, so it looks like you have a social conversation happening on your site. That's really powerful. You can put YouTube video before the Yahoo answers. You can put image somewhere on the top. You can disable image. You can bring in content from Feedzilla if you want to. You can bring in content from Yahoo News, from Google News. And what's also important, that you can absolutely monetize. For example, you can add one monetization block here, another one here, then you can drag and drop another one here. And this is basically how we achieve uniqueness of the page when we generate content, because every single user of P1 Traffic Machine can configure their own layout however they want. So they don't need to run with default layout. They can generate it again and create completely new layout. Once you basically set up this layout and once you save it, it's going to be applied for next new content you will generate. So obviously it's not going to change anything that is already in. We can click save and that's about it. So this is very powerful, and we will continue to add more content sources. We use content sources that we can access and that are reliable, which is very important in order to make sure you get the speed. But as I mentioned before, when it comes to content, you can come inside, delete anything, edit anything, organize anything in any way you like. Somewhere you will see these monetization shortcuts, so you want to make sure to leave them in so your monetization is working. But apart from that, you can totally change anything. So there is no restriction whatsoever. You can change YouTube videos, you can change content, you can add your own content, whatever you want. So if you are not happy and in your particular niche, the auto-generated content is not relevant enough, or something is not as you would want to, then you can definitely change it. You can go inside like you would normally do for posts and pages and change absolutely anything. We wanted to make it professional. So basically, if you want to go and edit something, you can do it and you can change it without losing the effectiveness of automation. So the next thing is monetization. And as you can see here, we have monetization basically divided in 5 sections, and you can add different sections on the page so you can have a fully monetized every single page or post, and basically that's done semi-automatically. So let's just go to the monetization screen. Now, entire monetization is divided in 5 different sections, and you can use all 5 on the page or you can use just a few. It really depends on how you want to run your site. I definitely recommend to use all 5. And then inside of each monetization section, you can create unlimited variants. And variants is basically kind of rotation for your monetization. So there is not the same monetization showing up on the page when it's loaded. So let me show you how it works. Let's say you want to promote something from Amazon. So you go and search for weight loss. Let's say you want to promote these 2 products. There is something different about these products, but they seem kind of the same thing, right? So let's say you want to promote this product. Let's just take this product as an example. So now what we want to do, we want to click this link to this page here on the top. And now here you can grab either your text link, or you can say, for example, I want to use image only. So you set up a large image like this, you highlight this entire link and you grab this right here, and you go and add variants in your monetization like this. You basically just go in here, copy and paste, and you click done, and you are done. You see how it looks like? And then you can obviously edit however you want it. You go to the visual if you want to. You can, for example, edit it as an image. As you can see here, you have a link. You can center this. You can add caption. You can add alternative text. For example, click here to get it now, something like that. You can select to open links in new window, click update, and now it's going to be here. You can resize it however you want, click done, and it's done. Now you see these shortcuts, it doesn't matter, they will not show up when you will put it on the real page. Next, you can click another variant. So you can go inside, you click another variant, and here, let's say we want to grab something from ClickBank, right? So we click, okay, let's promote this product here. So we type in our ID like this, we click generate the link, and now we will grab this HTML link, for example. And we close the window, we go back to the monetization, we select the text, and we type in the monetization link. And we say something like, click here to get this awesome product now. And you click done, and you have it right here. So you see how you can add unlimited variations here. So every time when the page is loaded, there is different monetization showing up. And you can do this for absolutely all of these sections. You can even go and grab the opt-in form code and add the opt-in form code on the page, right? So you can do absolutely anything. And once you've finished, you click save, your monetization is saved. And now next time when P1 Traffic Machine is going to generate content based on the content layout settings here, you see here, you will get monetization, as you can see, in 3 places here. And what you can do here, you can select, okay, here I want to use monetization section number 1, here I want to use monetization section number 2, here I want to use monetization section number 3, for example. And obviously you would provide in all 3 all monetizations. You click save and you are absolutely done. So now your monetization will be totally automatic. You will not need to figure out which plugin to install to add AdSense codes, which plugin to use for ClickBank ads, which plugin to use for Amazon. You will be able to use P1 Traffic Machine to fully and intelligently monetize your site, and even split test monetization by understanding what works and what doesn't. So that's shortly about monetization. Now let me show you quickly the curation. Obviously this video is very long and there is a lot of little details that I can't explain in this video, but curation is as simple as this. You click on for all of your silo structures. You set up the frequency, basically whether you want to post every single day, every other day, or maybe after 3 days, maybe after 4 days, maybe every week. And then you can set up the starting date. So it's different for every single of your silo structure. So you can set up, for example, I want to start this on 21st of May, this one going out on 28th, this is going out on 24th, and this is going out on 26th. So now when you click save, it's going to be scheduled and your website is going to be automatically updated. Now, what's very important when it comes to curation, that you have basically two choices when it comes to content publishing. Let me show you this. So if you go here under settings, you have here two options for the publishing mode. And what this means that, for example, when you do curation or when you finish to generate your site and when you do curation, in order to make sure that only the content that you really want to show to Google shows up, you can set up everything in draft mode. And what it means that when P1 Traffic Machine will generate content based on your schedule, it's going to be in a draft mode, so nobody will see it until you or your virtual assistant goes in, edits the content, updates the pages, and publishes them. So all you have to do is just select the draft mode, click save, and you are absolutely good to go. Next time when content will be scheduled from P1 Traffic Machine, it's going to be set in draft mode. So you can absolutely control the quality of the content and everything else. Now, there is one more thing that I almost forgot to show you, and let me just do it right now. So in order to demonstrate that, I actually need to delete entire site. So I will do this by clicking this reset button. So it deletes absolutely everything, all the posts, all the pages, all the categories. So everything is deleted. And as you can see, we are back here on the Start Here screen. So what I want to show you here is, you remember in the beginning of this video, I showed you how I entered the primary keyword and I hit this Generate My Site button. So now in order to use P1 Traffic Machine on an existing site, you will need to use this site installation button, right? So if you will install P1 Traffic Machine on a site that you already have and that you have content generated and you do something with, then in order to protect your site from all the settings and everything else, you use this site install, right? And with site install, you will be able to manage your website from different screen in a different way. There will be some limitations in the settings because we are not going to override the settings that you already created in your site. The final option is enter manual configuration. So let me show you how it works. So let's say if I want to target the keyword which I was targeting before, live organization, I can hit this enter manual configuration, and now it's going to redirect me to the site management screen where I will be able to generate all my silos manually. So I'm not going to do this automatically, but I can add one by one, and this is mainly for professionals, for people who know everything about SEO. So you will be able to totally manage the site from the screen. So here you can start to add silos, start to add keywords, everything else, and start to manage your entire site from one screen. So that's it for this short P1 Traffic Machine demonstration. Make sure you check all the information on this page. Grab P1 Traffic Machine right now. It's going to save incredible amount of time that you currently are wasting to configure and set up your site so you can rank on first page on Google, get traffic, and make money. Even more, this is very, very special offer. When the launch is over, we are going to close it completely, and a few months later, it's going to be released for no less than $500. And this is no joke, because this is a professional software that is designed for everybody. Whether you are a beginner, whether you are an advanced marketer, whether you do offline consulting, whether you do affiliate marketing, whether you do Facebook even marketing, it doesn't matter. You can use P1 Traffic Machine to get more traffic and make more money. So make sure you check all the information on this page, sign up, get P1 Traffic Machine right away, and I'm looking forward to see you inside of the members area shortly. This is Garety. Thanks for watching.